Hello fellow Guardians, this is Hale Brando and welcome back to another Destiny video. Last one I was saying in the video how I actually like the idea that we're not bringing weapons and armor into Destiny 2. That the only thing that we're bringing over is our character, and I said I was going to make another video basically a more in-depth of wish list what I wanted for Destiny 2 or what I hope that they bring into Destiny 2. That's what this video is all about. It's just a simple wish list. This is my own opinion. Some people may like the idea, some people may not like it. And this is, of course, as it is dated, the world premiere game reveal of Destiny 2 will be happening May 18th. I will be watching that, so after that video comes out, I'll be doing a part 2 of this. This is the part 1 before the video is shown, just to kind of see what we got, what we're going to be bringing onto the gaming player game. And then we also have the closed beta, which I'll be taking part of because I pre-ordered that Destiny, so I'll be getting the closed beta. Hopefully I'll be allowed to make a video onto that because I really want to show that off. And either way, let's get that right onto this and get this video going right now. Long intro, so let's get that going. What Destiny 2, right off the bat, what it's going to need to learn about a wish list, what I really wish it would have, is what they should hopefully learn from Destiny 1 is contact-wise. I understand we had the DLCs and all that would come out. Like I pre-ordered enough that I got both the first and second expansion, that being the Osiris expansion and the Rasputin expansion, which is cool. Destiny 1 did the exact same thing with the Dark Below and the House of Wolves. But the problem is that I'm going to have with the story is the main story, before the DLCs even came out, was too damn short. Me and my friends beat it in under 4 hours. We pretty much we had a 6-man crew, 3 of us went for one crew, the other 3 of us, and we beat it in 4 hours. Mind you, like, we were having fun, but then when the end credits came, it was like, what the hell happened? Like, it's like, it's a new game, and of course people are gonna play it, but like, 4 hours for a story? Come on, Bungie. Like, that's ridiculous even for your standard. And I understand, I give them a small pass because the original story, from what we all understand now, is supposed to be much more darker, much more in-depth. It was supposed to be more gripping and more storytelling, but they couldn't do it. And hopefully Destiny 2, they're able to finally just spread their wings and let them do what they have to do, because I'm praying to God, like they showed in the trailer, we lost absolutely everything. So now they have no excuse now to hold anything back, hold any bars. This new story, I hope to God, is going to be good. I hope that it's going to be epic, it's going to be gripping, it's going to leave me on the edge of my seat and not leave me with questions. I don't want to have something like, we learned about the stranger and then she's gone. I don't want cliffhangers that be going on about what happened to her, where are they at, what the fuck just happened here. I want to know straight then and there when we're doing the story if it has a beginning, a middle, and an end. And I hope that for each section, each arc, it's not going to have to require the next arc to finally get the answer. It should be, if that's the arc right there, get it done and over with right then and there. Number 2 is going to be the customizations. Destiny 1's customization is not there. You got your 3 basic races. You got your Exos, you got your Awoken, and you got your humans. Not a lot of customization on it. What I don't understand is that this game was primed for customization. I think even the Division had more customization than this game when it came to creating your character, and that was a low customized character creation thing. So me saying that Destiny had lower than Division, that's saying something. You want us, Bungie, to feel connected with our Guardians. But the fact is, we can't make our Guardians the way we want. We can't make them tall. We can't make them short. We can't make them skinny. We can't make them fat. We can't make them have facial hair. So when you take off your helmet, a lot of times, above 50%, you're going to find a Guardian that looks almost identical to you. All the Guardians are almost exactly the same size. 2 Titans are exactly the same size. I don't want that. I want more diversity when it comes to my game. So, like, I know that there's Guardians both new and old, as Zavala said. I want to see like older Guardian. I want to see a younger Guardian. I'm not saying I want like a Guardian that's almost like 16 years old popping in, but something lower than what it looks like a middle-aged guy that just came back. Like I'm thinking maybe around the 20 to 25 range. Like let us customize our facial features and make ourselves look old or young. Like give us full control of customization with our character. That's what I'm asking. But it's not just the characters I'm looking at customization too. I want the weapons. We've seen how we can get different skins for our guns, which are pretty cool. Some of the skins are pretty cool, but I want something like along the lines of like a Call of Duty type customization, like different scopes, different handrails, different stocks, like something that like even though we have to deal with the stats of the weapons, but it's also the attachments of the weapons that would make PvP much more diverse because it's pretty much what people just do is grind for a gun that gets the perfect roll for them, and that gun's pretty much God in PvP. I can't express how pissed off I get, and every time I play with someone that has a hand cannon, or a really good hand cannon with the most perfect roll, and can snipe me clear across the map. That's what pisses me off, and hopefully if they do bring customization for weapons, it can change all that. It can make the difference between a gun being crappy to a gun being actually pretty good, and I think that will be most appreciated. Seeing how we're going to be dropping last generation, so no PS3 and no Xbox 360, they have a lot more room to add a whole bunch of more things. Because let me tell you, I've looked at the stats right now with Destiny, with all the DLCs and all the base game context onto it, it's 68 gigabytes. Destiny 2 base game is 60 gigabytes. This thing is going to be huge. Because the base game of Destiny when it first came out was 45 gigabytes. So this thing is going to be huge. There's going to be a huge thing. They're going to be either adding a whole bunch of things, or it's just going to be multiplayer segments onto it that's making it big. Speaking of which, when it comes to that, more maps and more game modes. Strikes are fun, don't get me wrong, but we need a steady increase of more strikes to go on, not the same things over and over and over and over and over again. Rise of Iron, I find, was a cheap shot of them just revamping old strikes just to say, oh look, the Siva infection took it over and changed it up, so you have to do them again and kill the same people again. No, each strike should be you should be able to remember each strike as a different experience. It should be something that's gripping, because like if we're going to be playing this game for the next 3 to 4 years, because Destiny 1 has been 3 to 4 years, if we're going to be playing this game for another 3 or 4 years, we can't have it for months upon months upon months of dry spell of content. And you can't just say, oh, Iron Banner comes once a month for like a week or so. No, we need something more than Iron Banner. We need something more that's going to bring us back. Not the weekly strikes, not the weekly raid, because some people don't like to constantly grind on the raid. Some people just want to either play PvP or whatever they do. Some people like the raid, some people like the PvP. I'm not a big raid fan. I'll raid when I feel like it, but if you're just gonna say for your content, well, there's the raid, there's the strikes, do them. I've done them before though. You're beating a dead horse by kicking it repeatedly because you're playing the same content over and over and over and over and over again. It would be fun, but the fact is, when Destiny 1 first came out, the reward scheme of that was bullshit. Speaking of which, balancing. They need to fix that in Destiny 2. They somewhat have been fixing it near the end of Destiny 1, but it's pretty much too late for that. I find that with the new 3 of Coin that they have going on, you have a much better chance of getting exotics, which was tough for me at the beginning. I could barely get any exotics whatsoever. But with the 3 of Coin near the end of its lifespan, like I was able to get more exotics. I was able to get more items that I needed to level up my character and all that, but it's at the same time, it came in a little bit too late in my opinion. The fact is that like you could play a PvP, be the crappiest person in the game, but you still get that purple or that yellow engram, while everybody else who's in the top of the leaderboard get absolutely shit. You need to change that in PvP. I know you want to try to be fair to people, but when you have like 30 kills and 2 deaths in a clash, and you get a blue while someone down below gets a below 50% kill death ratio and they get a purple or a yellow, that's kind of keeping your fans away from ever wanting to play your PvP because there's no reward for it. You're just pretty much slapping the face of these people that have played a lot, that can play good, and you're just pretty much saying, yeah, well, the people that are sucky, they need good stuff to catch up on. It's no. First, second, and third player should get something good, or a higher chance of getting something good, and the rest of them should kind of like have a low chance of getting something good, but you're still gonna get something for your troubles for at least playing, you know? It's, hopefully they fix these sort of things when it comes to PvP in Destiny 2, and I'm pretty sure we're going to be seeing that sort of thing coming up as well anytime soon. Another thing that I'm hoping for is more weapons and more armor. After a while, all the weapons and armor kind of slowly look the same. It's like the exotics, of course, each exotic is different from another, but when it comes to legendaries or rare, it's kind of like, I just feed them to my rare, different looking legendaries or exotics because that's the difference of them. It's like the blues, like one shotgun looks almost like another shotgun, maybe just a little bit thing, but I want more diversity when it comes to armor and weapons. Something that makes it like, holy crap, like this is cool, this looks way different than the one I just got rid of. I want something where it's like, oh look, I found the exact same shotgun, but it just has a little bit more better stats, so let me put that. It defeats the purpose. You might as well just make the shotgun like upgraded or something like that. And that's what I was saying too, with the upgradable weapons with different attachments. Make the gun look different. I mean, like you put like a stock on a shotgun, and it looks just a little bit more different. It makes it feel unique to you as a player, and that's what I'm hoping for. I want Destiny 2 to make each character unique. I don't want two Guardians that look exactly the same. Speaking of Guardians, that's what I hope that they fix too in Destiny 2, with when it comes towards what different faction of Guardians can do compared to others. I've always said, from day one, Titans should be the wall. They should be the wall of the Titan group. They should be the one that can take a beating and keep on ticking. They should be able to get kicked in the face and brush it off and come over and whack you in the face with their fists. They should be the strong arm of the Guardians. Hunters should be the quick one. They should be like kind of like the hit and run type thing. They should run up close, boom, and get out type thing. They should be the speed of it. And the Warlocks could be the special type of like skills. Like they're the ones coming in and just like using abilities left, right, and center, like to keep people at bay. Like they're not as strong as Titans, they're not as quick as Hunters, but they keep them at bay with the abilities that they've learned. And Titans should keep you at bay with pretty much that. If you come after them, you better make sure that you're killing them or they're gonna punch you back. And I understand that, again, Bungie wanted the game to be fair. That's why there's no stats advantages or disadvantages when you pick your Titan. It's just the classes you're picking. But that's the thing though. I am the type of person that loves stat increases, decreases depending on what it is. Imagine if a Titan wasn't that fast. It was slower. It was the slowest one of the group because they are the bulk. They are the tank. They can run up to people shooting them. Like I'm saying, like they can easily run up to two people shooting them and keep on going, like start blasting one of them without dying. They have the most health and the most defense. I would be happy with that. Hunters have the lowest health, but they have higher jump and much more quick on their feet. They can run around you, kind of like Scout on Team Fortress, how he can run around really quick, jump higher than the other ones. And the Warlocks could kind of be like the middleman. They kind of have the average health, the average speed, the average defense. Like the Warlocks would be the middleman, but the Titans would be more health and defense, and Hunters would be the speed and low defense and health. This is what I think could make Destiny 2 just a little bit better in my opinion, because now you have a much more harder time to think like, who should I pick? Should I go for the slow beefy? Should I go for the tiny speedy? Or should I go with the middle, kind of in between in the middle type thing, right? And they have to fix their subclasses. I don't care how many people say that the Warlocks and the Hunters are not OP, but they fucking are. The Warlocks sit like lightning, pisses me off, and yes, I am getting salty. You can put that in the comment section below saying, haha, Brandles. I don't give a fuck, because they pretty much made the Titans pretty much the squishies of the group. Because they can say, oh yeah, look, they got shoulder charge. Okay, they have shoulder charge. I'll give you that. That's kind of bullshit. I'm a guy that primarily uses Titan, and I'm gonna call that the fucking Titan shoulder charge is bullshit. But when you have the Hunter's regenerating health when he's whacking people, so his overshield's going up so you can't kill them, that's bullshit. When you have the Force Lightning, which are the exact same thing, that's bullshit. Titans, the only thing I've been using for it now is Hammer of Soul, and yeah, you can't get health on that, but I've seen people, the moment I put up my shield, dead, because people get sniped them. But the moment that a Hunter or a Warlock puts it on, no, their overshield protects them, and they can kill someone, and it regens just as quickly. So it just defeats the purpose, because they can just regen their health just as quick as anything else. So hopefully they fix that, and when Destiny 2 comes out, because really, that to me was what made me want to rage quit Destiny and made me stop playing, because of the PvP section. Because once you beat the story, what are you gonna do? There's nothing else for you to do except doing the raids, the strikes, the daily missions, and PvP. Because the story is done and over with. There's no replay value, because you're gonna get the exact same thing over and over and over again. You can do the 100% thing, but at the same time, there's nothing with it. And the last thing before I end this video, and I won't be making another video like this until after the reveal, is the Glimmer. Don't make us go to a website to read the Glimmer that we found. You now have the space, and you don't have the excuse to have the Glimmer lore in the fucking game. I don't want to have to find a Glimmer, then roll my chair over to my computer and start reading Glimmer when I can easily read it from my thing. Dragon Age Origin, you could read the lore of the game inside the game. You didn't have to make you go to a website to read it. So why couldn't Destiny have done that? There is no excuse for you to do that, because that makes me just not want to read it, because now I have to waste my time. Yeah, it's a couple seconds, it's a couple minutes just to move from a computer to a PS4 to a computer. Excuse my language. Excuse my mess up. Blech. But it just kind of like defeats the purpose. Like, if that's the case, you might as well just have a website that has all of it. The Glimmer made no sense to me. It gave me no accomplish. Oh, look, I got 4,000 Glimmer, and this person has this much because he's just a little bit more. There's no point to it. There's really no point in the Glimmer other than just trying to find the lore. I can go on a website right now if I want to that has all the Glimmer there, so pretty much, to me, it makes no sense to hunt for Glimmer, because I can just read it all when I want. But anyway, that's going to be the end for the part 1. Part 2 will be coming out after I watch the world reveal of the gameplay, and hopefully we get some more information on that. But either way, thank you all so much for watching. If you like this video, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that bell button icon so you know when I'm always uploading these videos. I'm going to try for one video a day, try to do some live streams, try to do some editorial videos as you're seeing right now. But either way, this has been Halo Brano. Leave a comment in the comment section below. Tell me what you think about this, what you want to see in Destiny 2, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.